Welcome back. You're watching Meet the Diplomat. Sugarcane is a major crop and as well as the mainstay of economy there in Mauritius. As well as it is in India, we have a good production of sugarcane. How do you think the two nations can move ahead to boost the economy in this sector?
Well, this sector, I'm afraid, Mauritius is going through hard times in as far as sugar is concerned. We had a preferential price with the European Union, and these days with competition, we have to agree with stringent competition, with the open world.
But don't you think if we try to move ahead in this direction, sugar manufacturing industry would be boosted, would be given a little boost?
Yes, it will be boosted. It will get the boost needed. But right now, actually, the Mauritian sugar industry is in the sense that we have had a cut in our prices by about 36%, price of sugar that we were exporting under the agreements between Europe and Mauritius. So now that will definitely affect the sugar industry. But of course, we are not just giving up sugar. We have the byproducts of sugar, and this is where India could help.
Gallagher Island, that's very close to India than any other African nation, and that needs to be promoted. What would be the strategic interest of this land for both the sides?
Well, this is something very delicate. This matter has been discussed at very high levels between the two prime ministers and the president of India. Nothing has evolved so far, but I don't know. There are some comments left and right these days. Actually, there is nothing that has been done so far.
India is being considered.
But of course, the matter is being discussed at very high levels, and it won't be fair for us to make any comments right now on what will happen to Gallagher. But definitely, Gallagher is a very small islet where some improvements have to be made.
India's concern on Diego Garcia, another island. How do you look at it?
Well, it's the concern of everybody.
Anyways, we'll talk about the guest workers. From China, India, Bangladesh, the guest workers are there and in a good number. But the kind of atrocious, you say, living they have, they are living in a very pathetic condition. That's what...
No, I'm not sure about that. Because see, we call them foreign workers, migrant workers. They come from India, China, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. They are there for quite some time. They're involved in the textile industry, construction industry. I don't find anything wrong because we have very strong laws to protect all workers of the country. And they are taken care of by the Ministry of Employment. The ministry has a unit which caters for all foreign workers, and as and when there is any dispute for that matter.
But they're still facing resistance if they try to raise their voice against the kind of conditions they are living and working under.
No, I don't think so. Because I know of other countries where people have very much of difficulties, okay? But in the case of Mauritius, it's not that. There may be some misunderstanding somewhere. There may be a lack of communication somewhere, but they are not facing problems.
No, but it's a clear information that we have, that exact information we have, that the condition that they are living in is not good.
No. Maybe in some conditions there are extremes. I don't say no.
The dormitories are so cramped.
There is law. We are looking after every case. Whenever there is a complaint, they can make the complaint to the Ministry of Labor. It has a unit just to look after those workers.
But those who try to protest are deported.
No, that's not the case. I can confirm that protesters are not deported, and that government, the Ministry of Employment and Labor, has a unit, and if the message goes to that unit, they see to it that the party is concerned. I
hope the relationship between India and Mauritius strengthens with time, and I hope both the nations move ahead hand in hand towards the 21st century. Thanks a lot for talking.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you next week again in Meet the Diplomat. Till then, goodbye.